You will not believe the reaction to Katie Pavlich's latest photo. One single image that has people talking, sharing, and debating across the internet. And today we're breaking down exactly why this moment landed so hard, what it reveals about public expectations, and why so many fans are calling it inspiring while others are still processing what they saw. Katie Pavlich is well known as a straight-talking media personality who covers news, politics, and lifestyle, and her followers are used to seeing her voice and opinions front and center. But when she posted a picture that showed a noticeably different look, a fuller silhouette, a relaxed pose, and a willingness to appear unretouched and real, it caught people off guard because public figures are so often expected to stay visually the same. The photo itself is simple, candid feeling, natural light, and Katie looking comfortable rather than staged. Yet that simplicity is exactly what made it powerful, because it highlighted the real, human side of someone audiences usually see through a very polished media lens. Reactions split fast. Some fans praise her for embracing her body and for refusing to shrink herself to fit someone else's ideal, calling the post bold and authentic. Others were surprised or confused, comparing it to older images and wondering whether it was the angle, the camera, or genuine change. Both responses are understandable. People form relationships with public figures and can feel startled when an image disrupts their expectations. But the larger conversation this photo sparked is worth paying attention to. At its heart, this moment is about change, agency, and visibility, and about how quickly the internet can turn a single personal choice into a viral debate. Katie didn't explain the photo away. She shared it and let people respond, and that choice itself felt like a statement. She isn't here to perform perfection. She's here to live, to show evolution, and to accept the reactions that come with that. That kind of quiet confidence resonates with many viewers, especially in a cultural moment where conversations about body image, mental health, and self-acceptance are front and center. Instead of hiding or offering a long defense, Katie's approach invited discussion and reflection, and that moved some critics toward curiosity rather than immediate judgment. Another reason the photo caught fire is how social media accelerates interpretation. One repost becomes 10, and within hours commentary ranges from supportive to snide to thoughtful, all layered on top of one another. What might have been a private shift in appearance became public fodder, and that's an important reminder of the power and the pitfalls of fame. The image also opened up an honest conversation about how we react when women, especially public-facing women, change. Why do we expect static images of people we admire? Why do we treat evolution as a scandal instead of a natural part of life? Katie's photo forced those questions into the open, and that alone is valuable. For many fans, the post became a small act of liberation. Comments praising her for being real and relatable flooded in, with people saying it gave them permission to accept their own bodies and changes without shame. That ripple effect, one person's choice helping others feel seen, is a powerful outcome of what could have been just another gossip item. Of course, not everyone will agree, and that's part of the conversation too. Public reactions tell us as much about the responders as they do about the subject. Some accused Katie of courting attention or speculated about motives, which is a familiar pattern whenever a public figure shares something personal. But motives are rarely simple. People make choices for a mix of reasons, and offering a charitable reading that she's choosing authenticity over curation is often the more compassionate option. Looking at this moment honestly, a few takeaways jump out. First, change is normal and not a scandal. Second, public figures have the right to reveal themselves on their own terms. And third, our instant reactions say a lot about cultural pressures around appearance and continuity. Whether you see the photo as bold, surprising, or simply human, it opened a conversation that's worth having about body image, about empathy, and about why we're so quick to judge when someone shows a new side of themselves.
So, what do you think?
Is this a small moment of personal expression or a signal of something bigger in media culture? Drop your thoughts in the comments. The discussion matters. And remember that confidence often looks like quiet acceptance rather than loud proclamation. Thanks for watching.